right, welcome everyone. We're out of here at KCIC in Shawnee, Kansas. It's varsity action now. Kansas City Knights will be taking on the Kansas City Stars. Weddlestat will be in goal for the Stars. Trent Smith. Or Weston Russo will be in net here for the Knights. Weston in now warming up, or in net now warming up. Here comes Trent, took a swig of water. The senior Smith, the junior Russo. Russo's now out. I'm assuming Smith will get the start here. Varsity action continues tomorrow down in Springfield, Missouri. Saturday, 11:30 puck drop against the Springfield Spirit. And then Sunday, they'll be in action again. No JV action down there in Springfield as they are only carrying a varsity team. 10:15 Sunday. So 11:30 Saturday, 10:15 Sunday, and then we'll head back to Kansas City. Knights coming into tonight's game 1-0. As they had the ref issue last weekend against the Saints, so that game will have to be made back up and postponed to a later date. And then they got the first victory of the season against Rockhurst. Looking for victory number 2 tonight. Then we'll head down to Springfield for a couple games. Next week, we will travel to Fayetteville, Arkansas to take on the Northwest Arkansas Ice Hogs. That will be JV1 and varsity. Traveling down to Northwest Arkansas. Let's see what the JV2 has going on next weekend. They will be playing St. Joe. 8 p.m. against St. Joe, and then Sunday 9 a.m. Ooh, that's an early one. Nice hour and so drive up to St. Joe. So good luck to JV2. I'm sure that one will be on the Knights Facebook page next weekend. And the JV1 and varsity action in Northwest Arkansas will be here on the YouTube page, along with the games coming up tomorrow and Sunday. "25 seconds here in warm-ups, and then we'll, assuming there's player introductions, I see some lights getting ready to be turned on. A spotlight, that's what the Stars do. They'll shut down the lights, and a little spotlight over here to our right. So somebody's there, so I'm assuming they're going to be doing player introductions. That's the end of warm-ups. Knights got half their jerseys in. If you caught the JV1, JV2 game, you saw the JV2 was wearing the new black jerseys. They have been handed out now to all the varsity and the JV1 folks. So we're in our blacks tonight as the Stars will be in their home reds. Bo Smith, Charlie Larson, Matthew Fortner. Caleb Brown and Tevis McClin. All right, we're getting ready to get this thing underway. Quick update for those interested, because I am. Blue Springs Wildcats leading Blue Springs South Jaguars 17-3 in the third quarter. See if South can get it going here in that second half. But right now we got Knights action. Here we go. Fortner, Smith, Larson, Brown, and McClin face off one back to McClin. He'll go D to D over to Brown. Brown will bring it back D to D towards McClin. Quick cross ice pass broken up there by Swan for the Stars. Nice job by Brownie as he separates Swan from the puck. Now McClin will send it up the boards. Quickly out to Larson, up the left-hand side. Looking to center, Smith and into the net. So he lost his edge straight into Weddlestadt. Nice center pass by Larson. Smith couldn't get a hold of it, lost his edge, and right into the goalie it went. Or he went. Face-off they're going to bring out to neutral on that one. Face-off kicked over here near side. Fortner will bring it into the zone. Dumped down against the half wall down in the far corner. Grabbed by Larson back behind Weddlestadt. Up the boards. Larson pokes at it. And here comes Stars the other way. Separate. A nice job by McClin. Separating that player from the puck. Comes down into the corner. Fortner can't get it cleared. Now loose puck. Centered up front right to the slot. Nice block by Bo Smith. Hey, we're getting ready to tee off on Trent Smith, the goalie. Blocked up front now. The puck gets pounded out into neutral ice. Down into the night zone, grabbed by McClin. He'll peel back near side, spins it around. Fortner was too far in, loses the puck. Nice job by Smith with the check. Dumps it down into the Star zone. We'll get a line change. Out to neutral. That'll come to Com. Hard off the boards. Smith was heading to the bench, stopped to play the puck. Now it'll come back. It'll be Cunningham. Cunningham will get it over to Banks. To his forehand, shoots right over the top of the crossbar. Nice forecheck by Gunner. Loses the puck, shoots and scores! Kansas City goal! Number 73, Brody Cunningham. Goal number 2 on the season for Brody. 13-18 remaining in the first. And the Knights strike first, 1-0. Banks, Smith, Zwellenberg. Pops out, comes to Zwellenberg. Up the left-hand side goes Henry, dumps it down into the Star zone, back behind Weddlestadt. Nice forecheck by Gunner. Gets the puck, brings it up to Cunningham. He'll take another shot, this time stopped by Weddlestadt. He'll jump on top of it. Blown dead face-off in the Star zone, 13:03 remaining in the first. Big Guns Gunner will take the face-off here. Tied up right at the dot, he'll kick it up. Pops up high, Com will take a shot, deflected. Goes up into the netting, blown dead, another face-off in the Star zone. Tied up, kicked away by Gunner. Over to Zwellenberg, back behind Weddlestadt, far corner. Gunner will chase after it, pokes it up the board to Com. Com will skate in, takes a shot, goes wide right. Comes over near side. Cunningham will drop down, holds it into the corner. Banks trickles up. Now he'll cycle down into the slot. Puck goes around the boards. This will be held by Com. Zwellenberg will battle for it. Gunner will battle for it. Gunner comes away with it. Comes right up front. Oh, right in front of the slot. Weddlestadt jumps on top of it. Deflected off one of the Stars' skates. Came right back towards Weddlestadt. He was ready to jump on top of it. Nice awareness there, you kid. And we got our new jerseys in here. Who is 14? Is that Sanders? It is Sanders. He's changed numbers on me. Sanders will get it over to McClin. Sanders from the point, blocked up front. Stars will slap it off the glass, takes an odd bounce, pops out in the middle. Big check by Sanders. Comes right to McClin. Oh, backhand at far side over to Brown. Pushed ahead to Sanders. Sanders will bring it up the right. Chases it down behind the net. Dunlap's in there. Stars come away with it. Now a quick cross ice pass. Here come the Stars up the right-hand side. Back check nicely by Busher. Comes behind the net. Smith will poke it around up the board. Stars get to it up against the half wall here in the near side. Peels back. Oh, nice move. Right up front into the slot. Getting ready to sling it. Nice poke check. Dunlap paps it away. Busher clears it. Line change for the Knights. In comes Richter. In comes Neal. In comes Goins. Cleared up to Riggs for the Stars. Around Com. Takes a shot. Saved by Smith. Comes around near side. Now comes up to Goins. Goins will slap it off the boards. Held in. Neal gives a little body check there on Hicks as he held it in at the blue line. Comes to Com. Com will slap it up the boards. Held by the Stars. Stars up the left wing. Skates in. Takes a shot. Smith with the save. Big check by Com. Now cleared. Tried to get to Neal. Goes past Neal. Stars hold it in. Right back up to the slot again. Nice job by Goins as he came down, helped McClin. Puck skittles off into the corner. Now back behind the net. Centered up front. Comes straight to Com. Com will slap it off the glass. We're going to get an icing, slow this thing down. Faceoff will come back to the Knight zone. 10:19 remaining the first. Knights leading 1-0. Com and Cunningham in there. This will bring back in Smith, Fortner, and Larson. Larson wins it down in the corner. Com will send it hard around the boards. Fortner will poke at it. Pops out into the neutral zone. Now back into the Knight zone. Cunningham stretches forward. Stars come away. Centered up front. Nice recovery there by Fortner as he pokes it off to the far side. Now comes to the stick of Com. He'll send it around the half wall. Grabbed by the Stars right up front. Ooh, they tried that backdoor pass. Tied up nicely. Now it'll come down in the corner. Smith will send it around over to Cunningham. Off Cunningham's stick, but comes straight to Com. Now Com's got some room to skate. He'll pop it up in the air. Comes straight to Smith. Takes a shot just over the blocker, Weddlestad. Grabbed by Fortner. Loose puck to Smith. Smith to Cunningham. Shot right into the glove of Weddlestad as Larson was right there looking for that tip. Blown dead. Face-off will be in the Star zone. Knights will get some fresh legs out. In comes Smith, Banks, Zwellenberg, McClin, and Brown. Tied up right at the dot. Gunner comes away with it. Down in the corner now, it's Banks. Peels back to his forehand, takes a shot. Save Weddlestad. Oh, rebound. Smith couldn't get it in. Lost a handle on it as he went to swing. Nice backhand pass by Zwellenberg to Brown. Bounces right up front. Shot goes wide left to Banks, or wide right. Banks will grab it far side. Down he goes. Pops right out. Zwellenberg backhands it to Smith. Smith in the far corner. Thought about sending it up the wall. Now he'll pin it, wait for somebody to come poke it out. Zwellenberg will, comes right back to Smith, comes back behind Weddlestad. Banks will get it. Tries a backhand center pass off a skate of one of the Stars. Zwellenberg sends it down into the far corner. Smith around the half wall, back behind Weddlestad. Banks will come and get it. Looking to cycle it around the wall, sends it back down low, grabbed by the Stars, cleared. Pops out into the neutral zone. Sanders couldn't hold that one in. Comes to Brown. Now to come back to Sanders. Oop, loses his edge. Down he goes, loses it. Backhander by Swan into the Knight zone. Comes to Brown, far corner. Up the boards to Dunlap. Off a skate, comes right back. Now stolen by the Stars. Far left wing, takes a shot right off of Smith. And we're going to get a high stick.
This game is brought to you by Par Electric. Par puts people first.
I can hear myself, but I couldn't hear anything there. So face-off down in the Stars end. We got Busher, Sanders, and Dunlap. Prazel's checked in along with Big Mo. Nice save there. Sanders to Dunlap. Far side, loses the puck. Stars grab it. Held by Mo right at the blue line. Nice job. Loses the puck. Now the Stars. Cross-ice pass. Stolen by Prazel. Morrison holds it once again at the blue line. Now he'll get it again. Takes a shot. Weddlestadt kicks it off to the side. Grabbed by the Stars. They'll try to clear it. That would have probably been an icing, but hit the ref's skate. Stays in the neutral zone. Prazel up the boards, trying to get it to Sanders. Oh, that's what's going on. Sanders didn't have one of the new jerseys, so he's wearing Prather's. Thought that 14 looked familiar. Nice save by there, Smith. Now kicked around the boards by Morrison. Jensen will hold it in for the Stars. Prazel will try to get it cleared back out. Jensen holds it. Down low, back behind Smith. Cleared by Dunlap. That'll come into the Star zone. No arm in the air. They'll grab this one. No icing. Up, loses the puck. That's why you forecheck. Richter tried to get there. Couldn't keep it in. Now it'll be held by Com. A backhander goes back behind Weddlestadt. Stars will clear it up the boards. Cunningham skates over. Holds it at the blue line. Now cleared by the Stars. That will be icing. Face-off will come back to the Star zone. 6:21 remaining the first. 1-0 Knights. Neal, Richter, and Goins have checked in. Com and Cunningham will stay out there on the defense. And they kicked center out. Stars win the face-off. Can't get it cleared. Com holds it in. Shot gets blocked. Here come the Stars the other way. Cunningham retreats back. Nice job pinning him. Kick away the pass. Now he gets the steal. Kicks it off the boards. That'll go to Neal. Neal can't get it cleared, but Cunningham comes over, holds it right at the blue line. Now kicked out comes to Com. Com will kick it off the boards. Too far out in front of Goins. Stars will come back the other way. Schimmel. Reverse check there. Down goes Cunningham. And we're going to get an interference. Oh, and that's on Goins. I thought they were calling on Cunningham. Those were just two kids checking each other. All right, so somewhere Goins interfered. We got an interference call. Stars will go to the power play. 2 minutes on the clock. 5:46 remaining in the first. Knights leading 1-0. Larson, Smith, McClin, and Brown. Tied up right at the dot. Nice job picking it out there by Brown, but trickles up high. Stars will keep it. Forecheck by Smith. Blocks that. Loose puck. Now Smith will clear it out into the neutral zone. Off the wall, grabbed by Larson. He'll backhand it back out to neutral. Oh, and the ref took a shot. Oh. A couple of the refs are laughing, so I think that might have hit him in the tender spot. Might be singing soprano here for a minute. He's going to take a breather. He's laughing too. There we go. Do a little Taylor Swift. Shake it off. Shake it off. All right, face-off will be in the Star zone. Larson will check into the face-off square circle there. They push Bo out. Stars win it. Kick it out in the neutral zone. Foot race for the puck. Brown's going to look over his shoulder. Backhands it. Schimmel holds it in. Larson will skate back, grabs that puck. Now he'll clear it down into the Star zone. Smith will forecheck like he always does. Touched up by Whittlestat. Here comes Smith, staying right on him. Boy, that kid. I'll tell you what, backhander by McClin comes back into the star zone. I love the way Bo Smith forechecks. He will chase after anybody. Here he is chasing again. Now he's got to work the back check, hustling back. Stars will bring it into the zone. Backside of Smith, centered up front, right to the slot. Whiffs on the shot, and Smith will backhand it into neutral. Now Larson will put a forecheck on. Can't get to the puck. Here come the Stars the other way. Tapped into the Knight zone, grabbed by Brown, sauced up high. Back into the Star zone to kill off more time. 40 seconds remaining. Forecheck there by the Knights. Once again, that's Larson. Holds it up and down him, and the Stars go. Puck comes trickling out, and that might be an icing, and it will be an icing. Face-off will come back to the Star zone. 4:14 remaining in the first. 1-0 Knights, 28 seconds left on the Stars power play.
This game brought to you by CK Print and Design, your one-stop print shop.
Sanders pops in here. Looks like Com, Cunningham, and Fortner. Shot. Com deflected, goes up high. Fortner will come over near side, grabs it against the half wall. Still battling for the puck. Now the Stars will come away with it. Chipped out far side. Sanders will put a forecheck on. Stars will bring it in. Oh, big check by Com. Comes to Cunningham in the corner, backside of Smith. Knights are back to full strength. Goins goes to the bench. In comes Banks. Cunningham will pop it out. Comes right to Sanders. Knights have a 2-on-1. Sanders left. Banks right. Tries to get it to Sanders. Nice job by the Stars deflecting that pass. Banks had the back door open, and they couldn't get him the puck. Delayed offsides is called now. Somebody just lost a mouthpiece. I think that was Fortner. Stars will grab it right at the red line, dump it, and they'll get a line change in. Com will send it around the boards near side to Banks. Can't get it cleared, but comes right back to, it looks like it's an offsides. Face-off will come to neutral. 3:12 remaining in the first, 1-0 Knights. Oh, man, that was a big opportunity there. Nice play by the Stars of breaking up that pass because Banks was wide open. Smith, Wellenberg, and Banks. McClin and Brown. Pushed ahead by Smith. Stars will get there, leave it in the neutral zone. Cunningham, or Zwellenberg, pops it into the Star zone, comes right back. Here comes Swan, right to the crease. Takes a shot just over the glove of Smith. Deflected, slapper from the defensive slot. Deflected, goes back behind the net. Centered back up front, right to the stick of Zwellenberg. Don't know what happened back behind us. Pops out to Brown, right in the neutral zone. He'll dump it into the Star zone. Delayed offsides will be the call right now. Stars will get to it back behind the net. They'll send it behind Weddlestat. Far side. Gunner can't get there. Popped out in the neutral zone. Now it'll be Brown. Sends it ahead. This will be Smith. Up, down goes Smith. Keeps the puck in front of him. Now the Stars have got it right at the red line. In comes Sanders. Big check, Brown. Battle for the puck, Spencer. Spencer comes away with it. Centered up front. Kicked out just past Wellenberg. Stars hold it in. Send it down in the near corner. McClin up the half wall. Grabbed by Busher. Busher will pop it ahead, and we're going to get an icing unless Sanders can get there, and he can't. Face-off will come back to the Knight zone. 1:47 remaining in the first. Knights leading 1-0. In comes Prazel. In comes Moe. Busher, Dunlap, Sanders in on the forward line. Sanders will take the face-off. Loose puck. Sanders will backhand it out to neutral. They're going to wave off no icing. Grab by, I believe that's Spencer. Dunlap with a back check, lifts the stick, loose puck, grabbed by Sanders. To Busher, tried to get it back to Sanders. Uh-oh, Bo falls down, and we got a 2-on-1 the other way. Shot goes wide of the net. Jensen shot blocked by Busher. Pops all the way out into the Star zone. Weddlestat will clear it up here near side. Poked away by Morrison. Morrison will grab it. Scott Richter. Morrison will bring it up the left. Big check by the Stars. Down goes Morrison. Loose puck back behind the net. In comes Neal. He'll take a reverse check. Down he goes. Loose puck. And that'll be Goins dumping it back into the Star zone. Prazel breaks that one up. Stars come away with it. Goins will do some back checking. Here come the Stars around the backside of Whittlestead. Pass Prazel, pushed ahead into the night zone. Jensen with a shot. Smith with the save. Tempo starting to pick up. Hitting starting to pick up. 26 seconds remaining in the first. Goins kind of going off gingerly there. Face-off will be in the Knights zone with the Knights leading 1-0. Com Cunningham, Larson, Fortner, and Smith. Bojangles. Swan and Larson will battle it out here for the face-off. And they'll kick Swan out. They'll kick Larson out, so Smith and Morton will check in for it. Grabbed by Smith around the boards towards Larson. Off of Cunningham's skate, bounces down. Cunningham's going to skate after it. Nice battle, centered up front. Oh, deflection goes just wide by Fortner. Grabs it behind the net, centers up front, just past Smith as he tried to get that one-timer in. Nice hustle back by Cunningham. 2 seconds, 1, that's the end of the period. After 1, it's the Knights 1 and the Stars 0. Blue Springs Wildcats up 23-3 over Blue Springs South. I guess that bye week didn't pay dividends for South as they were on a roll offensively. And looks like the Wildcats defense has just shut them down. Semifinals of Districts Class 6A. A lot of these players on this team, some of them go to Blue Springs, some of them go to Blue Springs South. Russo, Neal, Dunlap, Prather, which is out right now, all go to Blue Springs South. Evan Com. He's a Blue Springs Wildcat senior. That's kind of why we're talking about that game. We got 4 or 5 players here that represent that school, or those 2 schools. Plus a big rivalry there in Blue Springs. All right, intermission number 2 is over. We're ready to head to the second. Face-off grab by Banks. Oops, loses it just trying to enter the zone. Regains control down into the Star zone. He'll send it around the boards. Takes an odd bounce, comes right back to him. Backhander, Weddlestat with a save. Oh. Boy, he tried to send it around the boards. That puck popped right back out to him. Came right to his backhand, skated right in front of the crease, put a backhander in there, and Weddlestat stopped it. Face-off cleared back behind Weddlestat by the Stars. Around the half wall, Cunningham will hold it far left. Sends it right over to Gunnar Smith. Skates in, takes a shot. Blocker saved by Whittlestadt. Comes up high all the way out into neutral ice. This will be Calm. He'll be forecheck. Sends it off to the far side to Cunningham's. Got some room to skate. Comes back, peeled back to the middle. Up the right-hand side. Banks stays onside. Down into the corner. Back behind the net. Grabbed by Cunningham. Loses the puck right at the blue line. Look out. We could have the Stars going the other way. Nice recovery by Cunningham. Now brings it over near side. Calm will touch it into the Star zone. They'll send it right back out. Smith comes away. Big slapper. Swellenberg shoots and scores! Kansas City goal! Number 97, Henry Zwellenberg. From number 7, Gunnar Smith. Zwellenberg, goal number 9 on the season. Gunnar Smith with his 10th assist on the season. Oh, they doinked another one off the ref. Now grabbed by Sanders. He's got Dunlap. He'll take a shot. Whittlestadt with a save, centered back up front. Now grabbed by Spencer. He'll clear it out in the neutral zone. This is Brown off the boards. Busher tries to put it into the Star zone. They kick it right back out. Now pushed ahead. Now Busher will get it in. Far side, chipped up the glass. Held by McClin. Back behind the net. Dunlap will come over. Can't get to it. McCray will try to get it cleared. Comes right to the stick of Sanders. Sends it up the half wall, down into the corner to Dunlap. Centered up front. Sanders was streaking up the side of the post there in the goalie area, but couldn't get a handle on it. Here comes Schutzler. Back the other way. Now it pops out. This will be McCray once again. Oop, loses his edge. Down he goes. Dunlap will look for the puck. Backhands it up the wall, right to Sanders. Now it's a 2-on-1. Sanders right. Over to Busher. Takes a shot, shoots, and scores! Kansas City goal! Number 23, Riley Busher. From number 6, Kingston Sanders, and number 88, Brett Dunlap. 2 quick goals to start this second. Knights lead 3-0. Face-off comes to Calm. Up to Fortner. Down to Larson. Loses the puck. Fortner loses it. Now the Stars will try to clear it. Calm holds it. Skates in. To his forehand. Takes a shot, deflected. That goes high up into the netting. Blown dead. Face-off will be in the Star zone. 12:30 remaining in the second. Knights leading 3-0. Calm and Cunningham in on the defense. It'll be Larson, Bo Smith, Matthew Fortner. Baby Fortner, as I call him. Not because he cries like a baby, because he's the youngest Fortner. Let's make sure we're clear on that. Senior Fortner graduated last year, and they played a game together, so I had to separate him, gave him his own new nickname, and the family seems to love it. So even Grandma and Grandpa will say, "I'm Baby Fortner's Grandma." That's funny. Cunningham chips it off the half wall there. Can't get it down into the zone. Smith's over there. Now Cunningham finally dumps it into the Star zone. Oh, Whittlestadt almost knocked it into his own goal as he's trying to kick it around the edge. Larson will skate over, holds it. Smith will go over to the far corner. He'll battle for it, puts a body in, kicks it up to Fortner. Fortner shot, save Whittlestadt. To Calm. Down into the corner to Larson. Cycled around, Stars will clear it. Cunningham tried to hold it, delayed offsides. Oh, and that, watch out there, Fortner. Comes all the way down into the Knight zone. Now Cunningham, quick outlet pass to Smith. Tried to get it to Fortner, streaking through the middle. Stars blocked that one. Now it'll be Spencer for the Stars. Cross ice pass, trying to get it Near side, lost control of the puck. Now Cunningham backhanded up against the half wall, comes right to Smith. Smith to Cunningham, kicks it ahead, trying to get it to Larson. Nice job by Fortner, blocked that one up. Now here come the Stars up the right-hand side. Com puts a stick down, couldn't get a shot off. Now comes through the crease up high to Hicks. Hicks will take a shot. Smith with a block, clears it. And we're going to get an icing. Faceoff will come back to the Knights zone. 10:39 remaining in the second. Knights leading 3-0. This will bring in Richter, Neal, Goins, Big Mo, and Prazel. Richter will take the center slot. Neal should come streaking through the middle. Let's see if he can push it forward to Neal. Sends it down in the corner. Mo whiffs on that pass going around the boards. Now Richter will try to clear it. Bounces off the wall. Prazel grabbed it momentarily. Held in by the Stars. Now Neal's got a hold of it. Up the left-hand side, around. Here comes Neal. Skates in. Tries to go to the backhand. Now he gets tripped. No call. As Whittlestad's leg was out. Now Neal will grab it backside of the net. Trying to get it to Richter, and now they'll blow it dead. And now we got some pushing and shoving going on. Face-off will be here in the Star zone. Knights are going to switch it up on the forward line. Gunner, Smith, Zwellenberg, and Banks will check in. Brown and McClin on the defense. Face-off goes down low, grabbed by Hicks. He'll kick it off the boards, trying to clear it. McClin will hold it, sends it up front. Right to Whittlestad. He'll jump on top of it. Face-off in the Star zone once again with 10:04 remaining in the second. They're going to quickly talk about what they want to try to do on the face-off. Brown, Banks, and Smith. Zwellenberg's going to go to center. Smith's going to go off to the left-hand side. Smith will try to sneak in. They push him back out. Quick face-off drop. Stars cleared into the corner. Smith will go down and battle for it. Zwellenberg will come away with it. Try to get it to Banks. Blocked away by the Stars. He was open once again if they could have got that pass to him. Down goes Smith. Pops back up. Grabs the puck. Tries to center. Zwellenberg in front. Stars will grab it. Chip it off the half wall to McCray. Can't get it cleared. Banks holds it in. Brown's right there. Banks will now send it around the backside of the net, back behind Whittlestad, far side. Smith will race over, gets the steal. Now the Stars come away with it. Quickly out left-hand side, McCray just out past his reach. Regains control, nice back check by Banks. Banks will get it, tries to clear it, popped ahead. And now it's Zwellenberg racing for the puck. Puts on the brakes. Craig comes in. Somebody lost a mouthpiece again. I'm not sure if that was Zwellenberg or McCray. Puck gets cleared all the way down into the Knight zone. Now McClin's going to battle for it. Stars try to clear it up front. McCray, nice poke away by Brown, but they forgot the puck. Ooh, big check by Busher. Shot right into the glove of Smith. Oh, they didn't. I thought it was blown dead. He dropped the puck, and here come the Knights. Busher with a back check will send it up the wall. Stars will kick it back into the Knights zone deeper. Now it'll be Brown down low, back behind Smith. Chips it off the glass, trying to get it to Dunlap. Dunlap will kick it out in the neutral zone. Now we should get an icing. And icing is the call. Face-off will come back to the Star zone. 8:22 remaining in the second. 3-0 Knights. Sanders, Busher, Dunlap on the forward line for the Knights. Com and Cunningham on the defense. One down in the corner. Hicks will send it around the half wall. Far side. Cunningham steps up, holds it. Busher backhands it. Nobody was there. Stars are now battling for the puck. Far side. Busher's right there poking at it. Dunlap battling. Now trickles out. Foot race for the puck. Com will get there first. Peels back. Comes up the near side. Switches over to his forehand. Brings it in, and Busher was offsides. Com was kind of skating at an angle down that blue line, and Busher was heading straight up ice. Tried to drag that long leg of his, but couldn't keep that toe on side. Face-off will come back to neutral ice, 7:57 remaining in the second. Swan and Sanders will battle it out for here. Puck domination comes back to Cunningham. Ooh, nice forecheck by the Stars. Almost got that steal. Now comes back to Com. Com will send it back behind him up the wall. Grabbed by the Stars. They'll go D to D. Now push it up. Nice job by Cunningham. Holding it right at the blue line. Dumps it back into the corner. Dunlap will chase. Hicks will get there first. Cunningham will hold it once again. Gets it to Busher. Busher will take a shot. Deflected. Goes up over the net. Comes over near side. Grabbed by Dunlap. Battled Jensen for it. Now it pops out to neutral. This will be Sanders, not Prather. Kicked out to neutral. Grabbed by Cunningham. Waits till everybody's onside. Takes a shot right into the gut of Weddlestadt. Smothered up, blown dead, face off in the Star zone. Smith, Fortner, Larson. Morrison and Prazel on the defense. Larson into center. Grabbed by Fortner. Nice cross ice to Prazel, off his stick, goes up against the half wall. Now kick it down to Smith. Comes over near side Morrison. Smith shoots and scores! Kansas City goal! Number 77, Bo Smith. From number 19, Colton Morrison. And with 6:56 remaining in the second, Knights lead 4-0. Stars come away with it. Up, down goes Prazel, round Morrison. He pokes it away. Smith will try to clear it up to Fortner. Out into the neutral zone. Riggs will send it deep into their own zone. Now it's a foot race for the puck. Larson's going to go after it. Stars get there. Down he goes in the corner. Pops out to Smith. He'll take a shot. Weddlestadt with a save. Rebound. Prazel, rebound. Weddlestadt with another save. 3 quick shots by the Knights. 3 saves there by Weddlestadt. 2 right from the slot. Prazel took a quick wrister and it bounced straight back to him. He took another one. Richter, Neal, Goins. Brown and McClin on the defense. Face-off won by the Stars down in the corner. Goins will battle for it. Now up the half wall it comes. Stars clear it out into the neutral zone. Brown will race for it. He'll get it right in front of Smith. Kicks it off the wall. Stars hold it. Send a shot. Smith, save. Off into the corner, McClin. Can't get it cleared. McCrae's down there. Keeps it in the Knight zone. Richter around the backside of the boards. Stars grab it. It comes over near side to McCrae. Centered up front. McClin tied up. Now pokes it ahead to Neal. Neal finally gets it out into the neutral zone. Schimmel will send it far side. Stars send it into the Knight zone. Back behind Smith. Neal will come over, puts a hit on McCrae. Loose puck, kicked out to neutral. Up ahead to Goins. There's that odd bounce. I think that's off the door where the players come in because it keeps kicking right out in the middle of the ice. Boy, if you can get a nice sweet pass knowing that's where it's always going to go, send somebody straight to the slot. Center pass grabbed by McClin. Off the boards, up ahead to Zwellenberg. Zwellenberg goes left, takes a shot, wide of the net. Neal will kick it back to Zwellenberg. Oh, poked away by the Stars. Cleared by the Stars out to neutral. That'll come to Cunningham. Neal goes to the bench. In comes Gunner Smith. Puck gets poked away from Cunningham. Comes back to Brown in the night zone. He'll be forechecked by the Stars. Now kicks it off the boards. Zwellenberg will come back for it. Grabs a hold of that. Now peels off to his left. Brings the puck back near side. That's going to be an icing.
This game brought to you by CK Print and Design, your one-stop print shop.
Cunningham and Com check in on the defense. Banks, Zwellenberg, and Smith, Gunner Smith on the forward line. Stars hold it in, comes right back to Gunner. Grabbed by the Stars, there's Emily. Stolen by Zwellenberg. Zwellenberg through the middle, up the left-hand side. Banks will crash F2 or F1 right up the front. Poked away by the Stars, grabbed by Com. Kicked back out by the Stars. Icing's going to be the call on this one. Face-off will come back to the Star zone. 4:10 remaining in the second, 4-0 Knights. Face-off one, that comes to Hicks for the Stars. Round the half wall, nice job by Com. Skates over hard, tries to hold it in. Grabbed by the Stars, comes back out to neutral. This will be grabbed by Cunningham. Stars Grant pass goes right to the stick of Smith. He'll get it ahead to Zwellenberg. Up the left-hand side, down into the corner. Banks comes F1 right up front. Shoots and scores! Kansas City goal! Number 97, Henry Zwellenberg, puts it right over the shoulder of Weddlestad as he came around the backside of the net. I thought he was looking for a center pass to Banks. I think Weddlestad thought it was going to Banks, and Henry took it right over the left-hand shoulder. Sanders, Dunlap, Busher, face-off one to Jensen for the Stars. Kick down into the night zone. Now it'll be grabbed by Sanders. He'll put on the brakes. Little S turns there. Loses the puck. Regains control in the corner. Up the right-hand side will come Sanders. Chips it around Rubo. Sanders to the right. Skates in. Shoots. Weddlestad with a save. Lost my producer. She's going to separate some players and over there doing something. Let's see, far corner. That's Sanders battling for it. Poke back down below Weddlestad. Stars will try to clear it. Here come the Stars. Cross ice pass. Goes to the right. Back to the middle. Takes a shot, shoots and scores. They had a 2-on-1 breakout. I'm not sure what's going on to the left of us over here. But with 2:55 remaining in the second, Stars get on the board. And it is now 5-1. Face-off comes back. McClin will try to clear it. Stars hold it in down low. Cunningham will get it, or Brown will get it off to Larson. Larson up the left-hand side. Here comes Larson. He'll take it deep down into the corner. Smith goes up front. Fortner goes up front. Poke checked away. Here come the Stars. Now the cross ice. This will be McCray. Right past Brown. Squeezed in the middle. Smith with the save. They'll blow that one dead. Face-off will be in the Knight zone. Larson, Fortner, Smith. Brown and McClin on the defense. 5-1 Knights. 2:26 remaining in the second. Face-off gained by the Stars. Quick shot, wide left. Comes over near side. Fortner will look over his shoulder, grabs the puck. Gets it to Brown. Brown will try to clear it. Does pop into the neutral zone. Larson's right there. Kick back in. That's going to be an offsides. McCray took it in, didn't realize one of his teammates was still in the attack zone. Face-off grab by the Knights. Cleared out to neutral. Larson will chip it around. Up the right-hand side. Comes to his backhand. Tries to center it. Smith, but gets blocked as Smith was going right to the front of the net, and that's going to be touched by one of the Knights players up in the bench. That's going to be blown dead. Face-off will come back to neutral. Actually, it'll be in the Star zone. Down to Gunner. Gunner in the corner. Tries to center. Grabbed by the Stars. Now they'll get a breakout. Here it comes the other way. Comes over near side. Nice back check by Cunningham. He'll grab that puck. Wheel around the backside of Smith. Comes out the left-hand side. Up the wall. That's going to be an icing. They'll blow it dead. Face-off will come back to the Knight zone with 1:33 remaining in the second. Couple young kids, well, not young, probably teenagers, sitting over in the Star side, and the Stars cheering for the Knights, and the Stars' parents don't like it. But face-off grab by the Stars, comes up front, poked away by Smith. Now cleared out of the crease. Gunner will send it up the boards. Grabbed by the Stars. Here comes Riggs. Has it poke checked away. Now Calm. Oh, offsides, I guess, was the call. I didn't hear a whistle. It was so loud in here. Face-off comes back out to neutral. 1:19 remaining in the second. Larson wins it back. Grabbed by Jensen. He'll come D to D near side to Hicks. Hicks will slap it off the wall out to Spencer. Spencer will grab it. Pulls back around Cunningham. Shot blocked by Smith. And we're going to get a penalty on the Stars, so Smith will go to the bench. Cunningham will bring it in. He'll take a shot. Weddlestad with a save. Now Hicks will touch it up. They'll blow it dead. Knights will go to the power play. Interference is the call. Face-off will be in the Star zone. 57.8 seconds remaining in the second.
This game is brought to you by Power Electric. Power puts people first.
Zwellenberg, Smith, Banks. Calm and Cunningham on the defense. Face-off comes to Zwellenberg, sends it up to Calm. Calm will cross-ice saucering it right over to Banks. Now pops up to Cunningham. Banks back to Zwellenberg, up high to Cunningham, near side to Com. Com will take a shot. Weddlestat with a save, jumps on top of it, blown dead, face off in the Stars zone. 33 seconds remaining in the period, 1:35 remaining on the Knights power play, brought to you by Par Electric. See if the Knights can light up this scoreboard once again and get themselves a power play goal. Face-off won by the Stars. Backhander blocked by Smith. Battles for it in the corners. Wellenberg centers up front. Banks loses it off his forehand, held by Com. Com loses the far side. Now it kicks out into the neutral zone. Battle right in front of the Knights bench. Zwellenberg comes away with it, and offsides. Not sure who was offsides. It looked like Henry took it in. The only players in the Stars zone were Stars players from what I saw, but refs are always right, so face off neutral zone. Won by the Stars, cleared out in the Knight zone. Now foot race for the puck. Smith will clear it. Bounces out neutral. Nice back check there by Smith. Puck trickles out. Will come into the Star zone. That's the end of the period. So after 2, it's the Knights 5, the Stars 1. We'll head to the second intermission, get a cleaning of the ice. Knights will start the third period, 1:02 remaining on their power play. We'll be back in about 15. Enjoy the Zamboni run. All right, ice has been cleared. Refs out putting the nets back into place. We'll get a short time to stretch. Not that they've been doing a whole lot of sitting. A lot of them been wandering around through the foyer here. Oh, here comes some Rocky. All right, we head to the third. 15 minutes on the clock. Knights leading 5-1. Stars will start the third period. 1:02 remaining on their power play. Trent Smith will lead them out. Wedelstadt will bring out the Stars. Short little skate around, little stretching for the players from both teams. And then we'll get the third period underway. As a reminder, tomorrow, 11:30 puck drop. We'll be down in Springfield taking on the Springfield Spirit. Couple hours, two and a half, something like that, southeast of Kansas City. So we'll get up early. We're going to get home late and up early for that couple-hour drive. 11:30 puck drop from Springfield, Missouri tomorrow, Springfield Spirit. And then 10:15 puck drop on Sunday morning to complete that two-game road trip for the Knights. Yes, technically you could call it a 3-game since we're over here at the Stars facility today, but at least we stayed in Kansas City. Henry Zwellenberg will be looking for that hat trick. Had one last week also against, or was it Busher in the JV game? I can't remember. Busher, I think, maybe. Zwellenberg came up just short, had a couple goals in that one. Zwellenberg sitting at 10 goals on the season, leading the Knights. Charlie Larson's got 9. Riley Busher's got 9. Now that's some JV action also. Henry only plays varsity and the others play JV and varsity. And here we go. We're ready for the third. Out comes Gunnar Smith, Zwellenberg, Banks. Com brings it over near side to Zwellenberg, up the left-hand side. Down into the corner, takes it around the boards, far side to Banks. Backhand right back to Zwellenberg, brings it cross ice to Smith. Tries to center to Banks, deflected by the Stars. Banks does grab it, sends it down low, around the boards, held by Cunningham, blocked up front by Schultzer. Now goes far side, held in by Com. Deflected, Banks, shot wide left. Right to Com. He'll take one, deflected, that goes up into the netting. Blown dead face off in the Star zone. 22 seconds remaining on the Stars power play. I'm sorry, the Knights power play. Penalties on the Stars. Smith to Banks. Banks up through the middle, has it poked away, comes right to Com. He'll take a shot. Wedelstadt with a save. Comes over to Banks. Up the boards, kicked out to neutral. Now Riggs and Cunningham will chase after it. Riggs will get there first. Sends it around the half wall, far side. Shot deflected by Com. Off the boards towards Smith, held in by the Spencer from the Stars. He'll battle Com for it. Smith comes away with it, back behind Smith, no relation. Loose puck now grabbed by Banks. Kicked up ahead to Zwellenberg. Back over to Com. Now Com's got some room to skate with it up the left-hand side. Round Jensen loses the puck. Kick back into neutral. This will be Smith, Gunner Smith once again. Oh, tried to go around, stolen by the Stars. Now they're looking for the pass. Cunningham, nice job at taking away a shot. Now here comes Smith up the right-hand side. He'll take a shot. Blocker saved by Weddlestadt. Comes over near side. Zwellenberg will hold it. Sends it down to the corner. Back behind Weddlestadt. Takes an odd bounce off those doors. That's the Zamboni doors. Kicks right out to the crease. Weddlestadt jumps on top of it. They'll blow it dead. Face off in the Stars zone. Just underway into the third. 12:59 remaining in the game. 5-1 Knights. Sanders, Dunlap, Busher. But Sanders wins it down the corner. Grabbed by the Stars. Kicked up the right-hand wall. Held by Busher. Dunlap's in there. He'll battle for it. Comes up to McClin. Dumps it down in the corner. Grabbed by Busher. Kicked up high to McClin. Holds it at the blue line. Nope, they're going to call offsides, I think. McClin did not hold it at the blue line. Then touched by Dunlap as he was still in the zone. Blown dead. Face off neutral ice. Trickles out to McClin. He'll go D to D far side Brown. Nice job of McClin retreating back a little bit, giving Brown an angle for a pass if he wanted to come backwards. He goes forwards. Down into the Star zone it goes. Around the boards to McCray. McCray will backhand it. Out into neutral. Stars will chase it up the left-hand side. Centered up front. Nobody home for the Stars. Deflects off Dunlap's stick. Comes out to neutral ice. Here come the Stars entry up the right-hand side. Around Brown. Smith will clear it. Down goes Brown on a check. Now they went to check Busher. Missed on that. Now here come the Stars the other way. Back through neutral. Right off the stick of Brown. He'll sling it back out to neutral off the boards. Arms in the air, but going right towards Weddlestadt. And comes Neal on a forecheck, so had to make him play the puck. Chipped up the boards by Cunningham. Neal will bring it in. Around the boards the Stars go. Up underneath the foot of Com. Cunningham will have to race back. He goes down into the boards along with one of the Stars players back behind Smith. Stars get up, take a shot. Oh, nice clear. That was Com that cleared it, I think. Now Richter will clear it down into the corner, goes around the boards. Neal will try to poke at it. Big check by Neal. Punches it out into the neutral zone. Stars will grab it, but everything slows down. Now Swan with the puck. Big check there by Goins. Dumped in, bounced off Com. And here comes Goins. He'll backhand it over to Cunningham. Up the left, big check, everybody down. Puck's loose. This thing's starting to get physical a little bit. Com can't clear it. He'll give him a big check though, no nameplate, not sure who that is. Larson will grab it far side. Tries to send it over near side to Com. Com will dump it into the Star zone around the half wall, far side. Fortner's right there. Stars will kick it out. That'll come into the Knight zone. Cunningham will look over his shoulder. Loose puck. Now Cunningham cross ice off Fortner's stick. Comes out into the Star zone. Now loose puck. Grabbed by Larson. Can he get a hold of it? No. Stars will clear it. Off the wall, comes right to Prazel. Off Fortner's stick. Now Fortner will dump it into the Star zone, and he'll chase after it. Goins will chase to the far side. Now cleared by the Stars. Prazel will come after it. No icing's going to be called on this. He'll grab it just before the red line. Puts on the brakes behind Smith. Sends it up the wall, and this will be Bo chasing after it. Stars send it back in, delayed offsides. Grabbed by Prazel behind Smith. Tipped by Fortner. Grabbed by the Stars right at the red line. Back into the Knight zone. Prazel to Fortner. Fortner up ahead to Larson. Larson dumps it. back behind Weddlestadt. Far side held in by Morrison. Now cleared by the Stars all the way down, and that's going to be an icing. 9 minutes remaining in the game, 5-1 Knights.
This game is brought to you by Par Electric. Par puts people first.
Face off in the Star zone. Fortner, Larson, Smith, McClin and Brown on the defense. Face off one over to Smith. Thought about a backhander, sends it up front right. Oh, just off the stick of one of the Stars players. Thought Fortner was going to get there. Now Smith will hold it. He'll take a shot right into the glove of Weddlestadt. Saw that one coming all the way. Didn't even have to flinch. Takes a breather, leaning on the post there, waiting for the ref to come over. Face off in the Star zone, 8:46 remaining. Larson wins it to McClin. McClin will send it back down low, grabbed by the Stars, bounces it off the back of the ref. And we're going to get another icing as the arm's in the air, and they'll blow it dead. Face off in the Star zone once again. Smith, Banks, Zwellenberg. Cunningham and Com. Star zone face-off here. Smith will step in. Gets tied up, kicks it to Zwellenberg. Kicks it back to Cunningham. Shot blocked. Stars will come up the right. Big check by Cunningham. Loose puck. Com will try to grab this one. Does down there in the corner. Sends it up the wall. Stars can't hold it. Delayed offsides. Comes to Com. Up ahead to Banks. He'll cross ice over to Smith. Smith will leave it for Zwellenberg. Loses the puck around the back wall. It'll go. Banks will hold it in the corner. Now the Stars will clear it. That's going to be another icing. They'll blow it dead. 7:49 remaining in the game. Face off back into the Star zone. Oh, and we had a penalty on Banks. Didn't see that. So they'll do it in the neutral zone since there was a penalty on an icing call. Interference by Banks. So we got Sanders and Neal, Com and Cunningham. Face-off comes to Cunningham. He'll take a shot way wide. Neal will skate over there, holds it in, down into the corner. Loses the puck back behind the net. Stars will send it up the near side. Into the Knight zone, takes a shot, blocked, holy cow. Blocked by Cunningham, that flew over the net. Back against that back wall and never came back down, so something caught it back there up against the wall. They'll face it off in the Knight zone. Everybody's looking back, where'd that puck go? Face off grab by Com. Chips it off the board's far side. Cunningham and Neal are over there. Neal pokes it back to Cunningham. Cunningham will clear it. Sanders will chase after it. Weddlestadt will touch it. Now slings it over near side. They'll touch pass. Here comes Riggs up the right-hand side. Drop pass for Girder. Right into the glove of Smith. Gorder, I guess it is. Blown dead. Face off in the Knight zone. Richter will come in. Sanders and Neal will go to the bench. Goins will come in. Com and Cunningham stay out there. 1:17 remaining on the Stars power play. Face off comes to Com. Can't get it cleared. Jensen holds it. Sends it to the right wing. Back up to Jensen. Looks for that D-to-D pass far side. Goins is right there. Peels back around Goins. Comes up, takes a shot right off the side of the post. Goalie's best friend. High up to Jensen. Takes a shot. Smith with the save. Face off in the night zone. 6:45 remain in the game. 57 seconds remaining on the power play for the Stars. Riggs and Richter will battle it out. Richter wins it near side to Com. Com will pinch it up against the boards. Now it pops out, comes right to the stick of Richter, hard off the back wall. Pops up into the stick of Cunningham, up the boards towards Goins. He'll clear it. Right towards Whittlestat. He'll touch it up. Goins will chase after it, and here come the Stars the other way. Riggs loses off his stick. Larson will clear it. Right to Whittlestat again. Boy, if you're going to clear it, put it right on goal. Maybe they'll bobble it. Nice forecheck by Larson. Slows it up. Here comes Bo with a forecheck. Now to Riggs. Riggs will get it out ahead. On into Schimmel. Centers it up front. Off the skate of Smith. Shot wide left for the Stars. 6 seconds. 5 remaining on the power play. Cleared by Smith. To Whittlestat. Knights are back at full strength. Larson, Fortner, Smith. Stars have got it behind Whittlestat. Now they'll send it. Touched by McClin. Off his stick. Grabbed by Brown. Back behind Smith. Round the boards up to Smith. Ahead to Larson. Larson chips it down into the Stars zone. Sulzer will chase after this one. Grabs it. Peels back around. Forechecked by Smith. Trickles up. McClin holds it right at the blue line. Right out to the slot. Pop back out to neutral. Comes back to McClin. Delayed offsides. Dumped into the Stars zone. Back behind Whittlestat. Larson will come around the left side. They'll send it out the right. Pushed ahead by the Stars. Brownie ties him up. Loose puck. Smith comes in. Pops it out to neutral. Stars will dump it back into the Knight zone. Now around the backside of Smith. Far side. Fortner's over there. Blocks the pass. Now it's loose. Kicked out to neutral by Smith. Dumped back in by the Stars. Delayed offsides. Now chipped out to neutral. That'll be touched up. Hicks will come back for this for the Stars. Back behind Whittlestat. Up towards McCray. He misses on that one. Brown will gain control of it. Now he sends it over towards McClin. A little too far out in front of him as he's skating backwards. Goes off into the corner. Now Brown will send it over near side. This will bounce off the wall. Dunlap pushes it ahead to Busher. Busher, oh, he takes a big check up against the wall. Loose puck right at the blue line. Now to be Jensen. Backhands it back behind Whittlestat. Over to Hicks. Off the boards. Mo will hold it at the blue line. Now it trickles out to neutral. Busher with a backhander comes out into the Star zone. Hicks brings it near side to Jensen. Jensen crosses the red line. Dumps it back behind Smith. That'll be Morrison. Oh, takes an odd bounce off the glass. Pops right back to Schimmel in the slot. Now grabbed by Prazel. Round the boards it'll come. Emily can't hold it. Off of Busher's skates, so no icing on this as it goes back behind Whittlestat. This will be Stars wrapped around. Now touch pass held by Morrison. Still held by Morrison. Now McCray comes away with it. Pushes ahead to Schimmel. Prazel breaks that up. Nice job by Hayden. Pushes it out to neutral, touched by the Stars. Now loose puck. Sanders will skate back for this one. Grabs it in his own zone. Loses the puck. Quick shot by the Stars from the neutral zone. Wide of the net. Prazel will cycle it up to Busher. Busher touches it. Sanders from the Stars gets it. Now quick shot goes wide of the net. Comes over near side. Grabbed by Prazel. Chipped up the glass, up ahead towards Sanders. Sanders up the left-hand side. Tries to protect the puck, loses it, goes back behind Weddlestadt. Dunlap will come over, sends it back around the boards near side towards Sanders. Up the boards past Sanders, and they'll clear it out into the Knight zone. Smith will send it right back past Busher. Riggs will wait to get on side. Now it goes off into the corner. Grabbed by Morrison. Chipped up the boards up ahead towards Banks. Banks takes a big check from Schultzer. Grabs the puck, sends it in left-hand side, Stars. Around Prazel, big collision. 3 Knights go down, 1 Star goes down, he stays down, and they might blow this one dead. Zwellenberg's got the puck, breaking out. He'll take a shot, save, rebound, Banks, save, Weddlestadt. And Smith comes over and checks on the Stars player, waves out the coach, but he doesn't get out there as fast as the trainer. And now the Stars player's up. That's Gorder, I think it is how you pronounce his name. He'll head off to the Stars bench. Faceoff will be in the Stars zone with 1:37 remaining in the game. Knights leading 5-1. Banks, Smith, Zwellenberg, Com, and Cunningham. Banks and Zwellenberg switch sides. Banks is off to the right, Zwellenberg left. Faceoff comes right to Zwellenberg, takes a shot, Weddlestadt with a save. Almost had that hat trick. Turned around, the puck was right there, big hit. Zwellenberg comes away with it. Around the backside of the net, loses his edge, loses the puck. Smith gets it to Banks. Banks will take a shot. Wide of the net. Zwellenberg battles for it down low. Pops up, Cunningham. Loses the puck, pops out to neutral to Com. Hicks was chasing after it. Big check by the Stars, down goes Com. Smith comes away with it, brings it over near side to Banks. Banks tried to cross ice, blocked by Zwellenberg, now tipped into the Knight zone. We got a stick and a glove down here for the Stars. Popped out to neutral ice. Cunningham will come back for this one. 35 seconds remaining, being forechecked. Spencer comes away with it for the Stars, and Cunningham gets a tripping call. He let go of his stick, but down went Spencer anyways. Power play will go to the Stars with 28 seconds remaining in the game. Zwellenberg will hand Cunningham his twig back. Richter and Goins will come in. Morrison and Prazel on the defense. 28 seconds remaining. Stars are on the power play. They'll keep Weddlestadt in there. Nice job by the ref over there. Nice job of slinging that glove up into the Stars bench. Puck comes out to Goins, cleared out to neutral. Goins will chase after it, pokes it ahead, keeps chasing. 20 seconds remaining, takes a shot, goes off the side of the net. Grabbed by the Stars, cleared up ahead to Swan. Cross ice to Spencer. Morrison, nice job into the corner, wraps it around the half wall, comes up high to Jensen. Off to Sanders, right up front, saved by Smith, off to the corner, cleared, and that's the end of the game. Knights get a 5-1 victory over the Stars. It's a warm-up as we head off to Springfield tomorrow morning. Puck drop, first game of the weekend against the Spirit will be at 11:30 tomorrow. Game 2 on Sunday, 10:15 are your times for this weekend's games. 3-game road series for the Knights. They take game 1 against the Stars. We'll go for the sweep, and then head home. We hoping we get 2 victories down there. Everybody touching up gloves. Nice job by Trent Smith in net. All right, thanks for joining us on this Friday evening. Looks like the Blue Springs Wildcats beat the Blue Springs South Jaguars, unfortunately, but for the Jaguars. Great job by the Blue Springs Wildcats. Last I checked, it was 23-3, so then it just stopped giving me scores. I'm assuming the game's over by now. They'll touch hands with the refs. All right, once again, final score, Knights 5, Stars 1. We'll see you tomorrow, 11:30 in Springfield.